Hello, it's Uncommon Fossil. Today, I want to talk about an Entei V list. This is something that I found on Limitless from an event with over 100 players. This list came in second place, and I've always really liked Entei V, so I want to take a closer look at it. In the description below, I'll provide the link to the deck list in the Limitless page so that you can get the list, copy it, play it yourself, but you can also find the information on the player and the event too. So excited that Entei V saw the success here. So Entei V, a 230 HP basic V, so tanky for a basic V. Tanky, it can do solid damage with Burning Rondo. 2 energy fire colors does 20 plus 20 more for each benched Pokemon, just like Suicune V that came out earlier. So a full bench on each player gives 10 Pokemon, so a 200 plus 20, so it can do 220, enough to one-shot most basic Vs and basic EXs. And we can boost the damage, as we'll get to shortly. And then it does have the fleet-footed ability, which is a plus, but it's not make or break with the deck. Once during a turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may draw a card. So hits for good damage, doesn't get one shot very easily, so very nice attacker. As I said, we can boost the damage, so we play 4 copies. This will place 4 copies. Really, really all in on it, I gotta say, of the Moltres from Pokemon Go with the Flare symbol ability. Your basic fire Pokemon's attacks, except any Moltres, do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So we can get that to 220, 230, 240, 250, even 260 potentially. Or if there's some bench if the benches aren't full, obviously it helps with that too. One Squawk ability EX just to get set up with the Squawk and Seize ability, right? During your first turn of the game only, you may discard your hand, draw 6 cards. Nice for setting up. And then 2 other V attackers, Delphox V, which I have used. It is nice. It's for the second attack, Magical Fire, which is fire colorless, does 120 to the active. You put 2 energies attached to this in the loss zone. That's not ideal. But then the benefit for that, this attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So a bench threat, which may force your opponent to play Manaphy when they don't want to. Or you can take at 120, you can take out even bigger Pokemon on the bench than Radiant Greninja. So a nice option attacker there. That's why we just play 1 copy. And then 1 Volcarona V. This is the surprise one, I got to say. And I actually haven't played this Pokemon before, I don't think. But looking forward to testing it out in this deck. Here, there's Heat Blast for Fire Colorless, does 50. But then the Dynamite Tackle for Fire Colorless does 100 damage. Plus, if it has 10 or more damage counters on it, it does 150 more. So it can do 250. But you do need 10 damage counters. So we do play Magma Basin, but we're probably not, right? Yeah, 4 copies. But we're not getting 10 damage counters on it that way, probably, right? That's 2 at a time with Magma Basin. So that's 5 attachments. I don't think we're doing that. But your opponent hits into you, doesn't knock you out. Look out, can be in trouble. So just making your opponent think twice about hitting into this Pokemon, I think, is what it's here for. And then Radiant Charizard, with Excited Heart, Combustion Blast does 250 damage on a single prizer, 5 energy, fire, 4 colorless. But then with Excited Heart ability, the attack cost is 1 colorless less for each prize card your opponent's taken. So you're attacking late game for, once they've taken 4 prizes, 1 energy on a single prize or 250 damage. Very, very nice. Can't attack the next turn, but that's okay. Very, very nice included in the deck for sure. 8 basic fire energies. And then 3 jet energies helps pay the cost, because all of these attackers have a colorless aspect to their attacks, and just switches the bench into the active is useful. And of course, we do play Magma Basin, so you can attach with Magma Basin, attach Jet Energy, and boom, we have our 2 energies to attack, say with the Moltres V that turn. Trainers are pretty much what you'd expect. Nothing crazy here. 3 Boss's Orders, very useful. 2 Professor's Research, 1 at setup. Could play a higher count, but I guess you're hoping partly to get it with Forest Seal Stone, or if you don't have it, you figure you'll be okay. 1 Thornton, that one's a bit unusual, right? You choose a basic from your Pokemon from your discard pile and switch it with your basic Pokemon to play, and the attached cards, damage counters, special conditions and turns in play, and other effects remain on the new Pokemon. So you can't switch out your big multi-prize Entei for a single prize, or if like a low HP single prize. If it's damaged, it'll get knocked out. Although, actually, look, the new Pokemon will be knocked out immediately, but you only give them one prize, so that might even be a play. You want in 2 copies of Thornton, so that is unusual. Thornton at all, and then playing 2 copies, 2 Iono, 1 Raihan, really nice supporter. Doesn't get played as much as I think it probably could, but if your Pokemon's knocked out last turn, and it's going to happen over the course of the game multiple times, you attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, and search your deck for any one card, put it in hand. So very nice, just 1 Raihan, 4 Ultra Ball to get the Pokemon we want, get some energies in the discard, 4 Trekking Shoes, dig some, can get some energies in the discard. 4 Nest Ball, we're a basic deck, so just getting those basics in play. 2 Switch Cart, because that's better than Switch with basic Pokemon, because it heals 30. 2 Escape Ropes. 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, right? Look at the face-down prize cards, put a basic Pokemon into your hand, and replace it with a Hisuian Heavy Ball, and then you shuffle your prize cards so you don't know where they are. But hey, we get a basic that we might need into hand. 1 Pal Pad. 2 Choice Belt, right? Gets us to the numbers we need. Hitting 250 on these Pokemon attacks, bringing up to 280 to take out like a Giratina V-Star or an Arceus V-Star. Very nice there. 2 Bravery Charms, just making these Pokemon tankier. 1 Forest Seal Stone, just we don't play a V-Star, so search for any one card, just attach it to your V Pokemon. And then 4 Magma Basin, a super nice stadium, really makes this Entei V and the Fire package very appealing. Once during each player's turn, that player may attach a fire energy from their discard pile to one of their bench fire Pokemon. If you do that, then you put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So 2 damage counters to accelerate 1 energy, a very fair, reasonable cost to pay. So there's the deck. Oh, let me make it the active deck. So, and let's see what we can do with this list. So, like I said, very pleased to see Entei V seeing some success. Hopefully, I can show off this deck as well. All right, opponent's calling the coin toss. I potentially could attack first. It's a basic deck. I do have energy acceleration with Magma Basin, but certainly would choose to go first. Right, take away the advantage from my opponent and set up, because I'm not usually attacking. That's probably not attacking first turn, and probably not for big damage if I am at all. So that extra turn to set up is the advantage of going first. So, okay, Entei V in the active, that's probably what I want, as long as I don't get knocked out, which I probably won't. I get to draw an extra card. I attach, up against a grass deck. All right, that's big trouble for my opponent. I will, boss is nice. I might be being greedy with this, but that's okay, I guess. I'll grab a Jet Energy. I like Jet Energy. All right, I'm going to, since I got the Jet Energy, I'm going to Jet Energy to Entei V, swing it into the active, right? Now I can just attach a Fire Energy next turn. I'm liking this for sure. Okay, that's not bad. And yeah, I don't think I need to get anything else in play. I think I will just end turn here. I could Ultra Ball, could have searched for a Squawk. I haven't looked in the deck yet, don't know what's prized. Up against a grass deck, so liking that. Part of what's having just a purely fire attacker, I did a fire box deck, which I included Entei with the Radiant Charizard, but here, just ignoring, not going the other way, not doing the Charizard EX, because this is all basic, so it gets going fast. Okay, so this could be a bit of trouble. The odds are I can attack, though, right? As long as they don't gust me out. So I need a Fire Energy. Right now I don't have it, unfortunately. But I hit a boss, hit a Jet Energy. So this could be awkward. Beach Court doesn't give me free retreat, reduces by 1, but the retreat cost is 3, so now it's 2. Have Jet Energy, but unless I get a Magma Basin energy in the discard pile, I need a Fire Energy to attach to the active. That's what I need. So this, unfortunately, that Iono hit me very badly, right? Very badly. So Vespa Queen, what does this one do again? Flip coins. Okay, 10 damage counters there. I mean, all right. I mean, they're just putting him up not to get knocked out, or to get knocked out, right, instead of something else, because they want to evolve the combi, obviously. So I need a fire energy. I have a couple chances to get it. I really. All right, I'm gonna trekking shoes first. No, because I need the fire energy. I can't recover it, which I. Okay, this is kind. All right, I can thin here, right? Thin. Let me get down. Toss down a Moltres. Just thinning the deck. All right. If I don't hit fire energy here, I'm in a bit of trouble. I missed the fire energy. That part's not good. I guess I send up another Entei, right? I'll set up one without damage. I don't know. No, I don't think I want to clutter up my bench too much, right? So I will send. I'm probably going to have to do a boss stall here. So I'm not attacking this turn. I don't think there's any way that could happen. So Ultra Ball, but I don't have energy to discard, and of course I would need the Stadium, and I'd need Switch. All pieces I'm missing. All right, so what do I want to gust up? Probably I'll gust up the Radiant Alakazam. I'm not loving my spot, I gotta say. And I'll toss down another Moltres. That might be a mistake, and I'll end turn there. Yeah, I don't know that I should have played that Moltres, but we will see. We'll see how things go. So I'm getting roped here. I'm going to set up Moltres. I'm assuming they get the knockout here. If they don't, they're just stalling. That's right. I should have paid attention. They're just stalling me. So not good. All right. So yeah, I should have paid attention. They didn't have anything in hand, so I think I'll probably gust them up again and just play the stall game, which is not exactly fun, right? I have no issues in the discard, which I don't like that. I will gust them up again. I'll play down my Stadium, and I'll end turn. Let's see. I played 2 bosses. I can recover those bosses, which I might want to do, right? I play 3 bosses in the deck, recovering 2. So we're in a stall standoff right now. So I should have sent up the Entei V last turn. It wouldn't have mattered, though. I couldn't have. No, I would have drawn one more card. I will find out what I top deck this turn. Well, I don't know if these cards come in order, so it might have been a boss. Wow. Okay, seeing these bosses fast. So 3 bosses right near the start of the game. Okay. So rope. I'm gonna send up the Moltres, assuming they have the knockout. I have rope. Because I have the switching cards I need. So, okay. So this is good though. Forest Seal Stone. I just need to grab an energy with that. I'm going to take out. I could take 2 prizes here. All right, I like Bravery Charm too. I think I want to just take out the combi. Just get rid of the guy they're setting up here. I think is the play. The main play here. What do I have in the discard? Anything? No, that's right. I can get the Delphox back. I forgot. I do have Pokemon Recovery. All right, so Forest Seal Stone. Actually, I should not have attached that first. I should have made this play first. The rope. Because if I can save the boss, right, I'd like that. I assume they're going to send up something I don't want to knock out. What's the spin to do? All right, so it's just a damage spread deck. So let's see what I have here. Switch cart, which is okay. All right, so they concede. I was going to finally take the knockout, right? I had options. I wasn't entirely sure. I could knock out whichever Pokemon I wanted. I also had and since I drew the switch card, I might have switch carded to my next Entei. I was thinking that through. I wasn't quite sure. Hopefully, we get a better game. I misplayed a little bit early on. I think I could have set things up more aggressively. And obviously, that was a match of two decks working quite badly. I do think I was going to get the one. I did have the type advantage for sure. All right, so choosing heads. We'll go first if I get the choice, certainly. And I do get the choice. A deck like Entei, basic Pokemon, easy to set up. Last game didn't set up so easily, but usually easy to set up, right? This is a nice hand here. Have Magma Basin, have Ultra Ball. Research for the next turn, not for this turn. So I may just attach the energy to the active, because then I can attach a Jet Energy or a Fire Energy next turn to attack with. Could discard and could maybe I want to do Squawkabilly EX. I think I want a Squawkabilly this turn, probably. That's actually what I'm thinking about now. So that's a nice card too. All right, so Raichu, they bent and Flaffy. Okay. So Big Basic versus Big Basic is what we have here. See how things go. All right, so I want to get down. I want another V because I want to use the Choice Belt and the Forest Seal Stone. So I think I want to get down another Entei V. Bench him. Okay, I'm going to empty out my hand completely here. So Choice Belt here, I think, on the bench. Do Forest Seal Stone to the active. Squawk and Seize. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Always grab the trekking shoes when you have as an option because it gives us more choices. Yeah, I think I want boss for next turn. So I didn't do my draw yet. So let me do Fleet-Footed. Save the Star Alchemy. Okay, that's fine. I think I want to power him up. Hopefully he doesn't get knocked out. That's the one risk I run, right? The Entei V getting knocked out. But get one energy, Jet Energy. So now he's powered up to attack next turn and use the ability. Get another card and have some options for next turn. And I think I will just end turn here, right? Have Forest Seal Stone as an option 2 to help get myself set up. I have Rope, so I have switching if I want it for next turn. Might get Ionin. It's a nice hand. I have a good sized hand, so my opponent certainly would like to knock me out. With Miraidon, they can knock me out. It does 220, and now that I did damage to myself, they one-shot me. But they need 3 energies. They probably don't pull it off this turn. All right, getting judged, that's unfortunate, but that's where I'm glad I have the Entei ready to attack in the active, right? Okay, that's not bad. So Nest Ball can get me a Moltres, which... all right, so I will send up... Squawkabilly, because I have Jet Energy is my thought, right? So Jet Energy, I can send up this Entei. I need to get a Fire Energy on it, though, and that's the problem, which I might not be able to get. That's where having... okay, so... All right, so I lost that draw card as well as the Stadium. So what do I want to do here? I can... Volcanion can take out a bench guy too, so he's going to be an option at some point. But I'll chuck him down. I mean, I could attack with him, right? I don't really want to do that. I could get... No, I don't have the energy in the discard pile. All right, so I can... I don't have any energy in the discard pile. I think I just want to pass this turn. I'm going to end turn here. I'm going to just make that small move, sit on this. They're probably going to take knockout, but I kind of like my Entei powered up, ready to attack. I still have the Entei V with Forest Seal Stone. So research, they only hit one, and they need two more. So now to take out the Miraidon, I need full benches for both players, which probably isn't going to... Oh, that's not true. I have Moltres, so they can leave one empty bench slot. I need a second Moltres. I need a full bench with a second Moltres. I can get one more Pokemon in play. That's guaranteed. We'll see what happens here. I haven't used any switching cards. I have Jet Energy. I do have Switch Card, and I do have... and I have Rope, right? So I could switch with them. So I'm trying to think which Entei I send up here, assuming I don't get... But if they were to knock me out, which I'm not so sure is going to happen, but if they do that, so be it. I got a lot of fancy arts here. Okay, what am I going to do? So got one Flaffy, so they're going to power up the one Miraidon. So I've got to take out the Miraidon. That's what has to happen here. So I need to fill up my bench. It's pretty simple, right? Oh, wow. Okay, so interesting. So I have two bosses. So what's he going to do right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 160, 170. All right, so what do I need to get down here? So I need... So I need to take out that Miraidon that's powered up. So, all right, so I have Boss. I can Jet Energy into the active, too. And that might be the play, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess I just swing into the active, right? I don't love this getting 2 Jet Energies on him, but he needs to attack, right? He's doing 230. So I have knockout, right? So you've done the work to set him up. He needs to go, but only to 200 there, right? Okay, right, because that was the V Pokemon, right? So now I need one more Pokemon, right? I'm at 200, right? Double check that. So 200, yeah. So I don't need a Moltres necessarily. But I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to get greedy and do that because I have 2 Enteis down already. So I don't. So I'm at 230, right? I didn't have to get that extra 30 down, but the 230 helps me, gets me closer to these extra 10s. Do help me up against the Raikou V. So that was a weird sequence. I could have just grabbed any other basic Pokemon with the Forest Seal Stone. All right, they're judging me. Obviously, they're down to 1 card. They couldn't do anything. They're not going to knock me out. I'm gonna one-shot them, right? I mean, that's the problem. Well, okay, actually, they have 2 Flaffies, so they can get 4 energies into play. No, each bench. I'm sorry. So they do one shot me. I apologize. Well, no, they need to fill up their bench more, right? They need one more Pokemon in play to knock me out, I believe. So the right shoe's dangerous. He does big damage. Okay, so they didn't knock me out. So I have a nice. Okay, I need. Oh man. So I'm coming up one short. That's rough. Okay, so let me see here. So I will get my ability back. So I will draw my card, right? I'm 10 short, so that's unfortunate. Rope. Rope is kind of nice. There's no energy in the discard, right? Do I want to rope something? I don't know that I do. I guess I'm just going to hit into them. It really stinks, though. So attached to the Entei V, I think. I think that's the play. I think that's the play. All right. So this is unfortunate. So their bravery, bravery charm comes up big for them there, right? Very big. So getting to that I got to the doing 240, which takes care of most things, but getting that bravery charm really big there. Really big. So path to the peak down. I think they might be one away. They still need, I think, one more bench Pokemon to knock me out. They need to do 200 damage. No, they need to do 210. So they need to get to 220. So they need a full bench. I take that back. So, all right, got another escape rope. I like that. I have Magma Base, and once again, I have no energy in the discard, which is a downer too. Taking out the Raichu would be nice because he's dangerous. Would love to boss him up. I've got one boss left in deck. So switch cart. All right, well, that's not terrible. No, that's actually not bad. I mean, they healed themselves up some. I'm just going to one-shot them, though. They're going to one-shot me easily. We'll see if they should assume I'm going to one-shot them. All I need to do is attach to the active. I'm pretty sure I have the damage that I need. I haven't fully done the math, I got to say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 160, 70, 80, 90. No, I think I'm 10 short. I need one more Pokemon in play. So I'll send up Entei. I have energy to attach. I can bump the stadium, so I can use my ability. I have trekking shoes to see an extra card. I draw per turn. Right, so we'll see if are they going to assume I'm going to knock out the Raichu? That's one of their questions, right? The Raichu is the big dangerous one. The Raikou cannot one-shot me. Okay, so they left the energy in the basic. They're assuming I'm going to knock out the active, which I think is a smart choice on their part. I think that's going to happen too. Got a Raihan, so I've got it guaranteed now. Okay, so I'll do this, see what I hit here. Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball gets me what I need too, so I will bump the stadium, though, and I will draw a card first. Ultra Ball again. I could take two prize. Do I? No. Okay, so I'm going to Raihan here. I just need a Pokemon. I think I want Delphox, right? Yeah, because he can hit to the bench as well. So I like him. Like him a lot. So I will make this play here. I'm up to the damage I need. Oh, I don't have any. Did I already use? Oh, there's no fire energies there. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, that's all right. I will just attach here. I have Rope. I have Ultra Ball. Take the knockout. Okay, that's right. I forgot. I knew I had energy. I didn't have any base. That's right. I Raihan'd. I only had the one fire energy. I Raihan'd it. That's why I didn't have it. So Raihan's better, of course. I got it. That I have these energies in play without discarding them. So I think they're kind of giving up the game here. I do believe, right? Because I'm just going to take out the active. The Delphox gives me the option if they sent up a Flaffy to try installing the game. If I can get the 2 energies on, I need 2 more energies on it, right? But then I do 120 to the active, 120 to the bench. So I would take out the active Flaffy and the bench Flaffy. All right, so they're going to are they going to retreat the Raikou? I guess the Raikou gets them the draw card, and then they can retreat. And right now, I don't believe I have the knockout. So 220. Okay, so they actually, well, no, they're coming up 10 short. So I assume they're going to retreat, hit into me, I guess, and hope they don't get knocked out, which isn't a terrible thought, I got to say. It's really not. I have rope, though, so I can get out of it, right? I can rope and manually attach to the Delphox, and so they're going to. So if he hits into me there, I'm going to send up the 1 Pokemon I don't care about. I know I'll give up 2 prizes, but they're not going to win off those 2 prizes, right? That's the point, is they will not win off those 2 prizes. So, I played 3 Mag Races. I thought I just played 2 this game, so there's 3 in the discard. I did research at 1.2. I might have researched 1. I don't think so. They may have bumped a couple. Did they play? They probably bumped 2. Okay, so that's all right. I'll just send it the Delphox, and I will rope, right? I will rope. No, that doesn't necessarily do it, does it? So my ability is shut off. 190. Okay, what do I want to get rid of here? I want to keep the Bravery Charm. All right, now I have to win this turn. If I don't win this turn, I lose. It's that simple. I lose if I don't win. So, okay, I have the Moltres, so that gets me game. Oh, I do have Charizard as well. So, but Moltres will get me there, right? I'm at 190. And Moltres gets me the number. So 4 Moltres equals a win, right? So, boom. So this is where the 4 Moltreses, makes up for the Moltreses pulled their weight there for sure. And I could have got the Radiant Charizard, roped into him. Well, not necessarily. That wasn't a guaranteed win, was it? Because they could have sent up the Flaffy. So I got a little lucky there. Maybe I shouldn't have sent up the Squawkabilly. If I had sent up, then I would have sent up a Moltres, but then I would not have had enough Moltreses to one-shot there, right? So did I make the right call or not? I'm not sure. All right, but a solid deck, got a couple wins off of it. I'll have to play it more. It is a fun deck. Haven't been playing the Enteis in a lot lately because it hasn't been the best deck right now, because grass decks are also a counter to the Charizard EX decks. Just a regular fire deck does have its advantages. So certainly, if you like Entei, give it a try. It's fun. It can be successful, as you saw from the tournament, as you saw in these games here. And again, just play some Pokemon, have some fun. And if you like these videos, please subscribe. It does really encourage me and does help promote the videos to others. Take care.